Grotto there, peasants, and welcome back to another edition of Mods of Skyrim, episode 79 or 78 or something, I don't bloody know. We're at quite a high number now of the old Mods of Skyrim, and we are here with a mod by a chap. In fact, no, first things first, this is the Wizards Grotto, okay? It's a cave, basically, and it's by a guy called Sulfacade, or Sulfacade, or something, I don't bloody know, something like that, and it's by, well, it's been published by this chap. And where is it, you ask? Well, it's actually right here. It's sort of northwest-ish of Boulderfall Cave, and you will find it, and it will appear here. Wizards Grotto have been discovered. Excellent. This is going to be quite a short mod video because it's not massive in here. It's a small house, but it's quite a cool-looking house nonetheless. So we're going to go and head in. Now, upon entering said cave, you are, well, you're introduced with this obvious wizardness on the floor there, and there's bits and bobs scattered all over the place. Now, we have a little note here, an arcane edict. And it is by, who is it by? Serious of the Tribunal. The Tribunal. Now, this can come in two different versions. You can either come with Tribunal robes, hence the Serious of the Tribunal, which you can download from the mods, which I'm not quite sure if it comes packed in the mod or not. I presume it probably does. Or you can get the Psijic robe one. Now, because I already have the Tribunal robe, I decided to go for the Psijic robe one. I will let you read this. It's basically about the guy buggering off and leaving this place. And you need to pick up this, Spell Tome Ethereal Resonance. Now, find that. Nope, not wrong one. Now, unfortunately, my Sky UI is being a bit of a pain, so it's taking a little while to load. It's not installing properly, but, oh, well, actually, no, it's not the Sky UI, it's SKSE. But anyway, find the book, learn it, and then go and put it on. Now, I recommend you have candlelight as well, because for me, it's a little bit dark in here. So we're going to find candlelight. Where is it? There we go. Candlelight as well. Now, all you need to do is aim your hand at the pedestal. Somewhere. And the back there's a door behind there, will open up. Now, I recommend you cast this and get on in. Now, you can close this behind you if you want to, using this. It does come down rather quickly, so be careful. Now, when you enter, you have little bits of bobs. You have a small sort of kitchen-y area here, but it's not really a kitchen, it's just a bit where there's a bit of food. And same around the place. There's lots of plants dotted around. Now, moving straight forward, there are your Psijic robes. Now, this is much of work in progress, so it might get bigger. I shouldn't think it'll get any smaller, but I'm hoping some more additional rooms will be added on. But this is Psijic robes. You can get these, you know, off the mannequin if you want to. They're unenchanted, so you can do whatever the hell you want with them. In here on the left you have of course, every arcane enchanter and all sorts of bits and bobs left, right and centre. You've got a staff, soul gems and all sorts of bits and bobs around here to make it wizardy. And on the right, of course, you have a alchemy lab full of bits and bobs. Now, there is quite a bit of clutter in here, and as you all know, I'm a massive fan of clutter. I like to see clutter and bits and bobs all over the place. Now, there are plenty of cupboards and shelves for you to shelves for you to use. I don't think any of these are bookshelves though, but I'd like to see some sort of a library-ish sort of thing, or maybe some of these there's a bookcase here, but you can't put your own ones on it. Moving around, you have a fire which you can cook stuff on. There is absolutely zero workbenches and stuff, so there's none of that because it is a wizard's place. You shouldn't really need it, unfortunately. You kind of do sometimes because you'd like to be able to do stuff. But here we have the room. Here we have the wizard's room. Nice cluttered table, which I like to see. Looks like someone's been here and just sort of thrown things together. Here are some bookshelves. It's nice to see a couple in here nonetheless. Chair and a couple of other bits and bobs. A massive freaking stone bed. I would not like to sleep on that at all, in the slightest. And down here you've got a little sort of, you know, there's a little bit you can go in down here, which is in fact a little hidden area for you, which is just full of bits and bobs. If you follow it around, you come to a safe, and inside the safe there is a black stink greatsword and some gold and other bits and bobs, and there is also a strong box. But that is all that is down here. There's not really that much, and you can come back on the other side. It basically loops around behind the bed there. Finally, we have display cases here and Spell Tome Ethereal Tether. Now that will teleport you to the entrance, apparently. We'll try that out in a little bit. But display case, oh, took some hanging moss, and this is a little storeroom for weapon racks, and there is loads and absolutely loads of major stuff in here. There's mantled college robes and novice robes and all these bits and bobs. Nothing in the wardrobes. Don't know why. Well, there probably is. Don't know why I just opened them. There's just bits and bobs in the wardrobe. None of them are secret entrances or anything like that. Now, the final place to show you is the alternative entrance. Activate the pool bar, and this comes up here. And moving through here is basically the alternative way of getting in. That way we had at first was the front entrance, and this is in fact the back entrance of the building. But we're going to have a look where it exits now. And here we are with the exit. It basically plonks you on the back end of a mountain with a couple of these little weird stone things dotted around the place. What's up here? Let's have a good look. I believe it is just a nice place to stand and look at things. Oh, there is a knapsack. Excellent. What's in the knapsack? Let's identify what's inside the knapsack. What are you? Not a lot. Worn leather-bound journal. That's probably got something to do with something. I'm not going to bother reading it, but can't be bothered. So there we go. There is your mod. Let's just see if the teleport works and see where we end up. Hopefully we end up somewhere proper. Ethereal tether. Hopefully we do end up in the right place. I hope it doesn't cost too much. 1 mana. Oh, 2 mana, sorry. It costs 2 mana. Oh, it's a master spell sort of thing, and apparently it takes a little while to cast. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's one of these ones. No, are you gonna cast it, or are you gonna? Okay, let's just let him carry on. What are you doing? He's waving his arm around. How do I know when it's ready to cast? It's quite a long cast. I think you should probably. There we go. I think you probably shorten that. Where do we end up? And lo and behold, we do end up in the entrance here, back in this hall here. So there you go, guys. There is your mod for today. Wizards Grotto, Fandabby freaking dozy. The link is in the description below. Make sure you go and give it a look and an endorsement and say Chay sent you to the chat. Don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe. And today's word of the day, so I know you've got this far, placed in the descriptions below, is bottom. Bottom is the word of the day. Put in a word, however context you like, it's up to you. I hope you enjoy the video, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll just see you when I see you in the not too distant future. Fare thee well, friends. Goodbye.